What's good? What's good? We back live from Vietnam Saturday music reviews. I think we're gonna stick with this 4 p.m. Eastern time as the standard time that we're gonna do music reviews. Don't forget this music reviews are brought to you by Dizzle Brand Premium Luxury Liqueur. Do you Dizzle? If not, you can go to dizzlebrand.com and you'll see links on the front page where you can order your very own bottle or bottles. Dizzle's a premium luxury liqueur mix with agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Shouts out to my man Johnny Dozier, Tune In, Funk Junk, Southern Brother Collection on Instagram. Make sure y'all submit your MP3 to live from Vietnam at gmail.com for live music reviews. Submit MP3 to live from Vietnam at gmail.com for live music reviews. And make sure y'all stay on after reviews. I'm going to go over, just want to talk about a topic. I've seen a couple videos lately. I just want to talk about the expectations of musicians and whatnot. Just so y'all know, this is a music review show. I basically review any song from any artist, from any genre, from any city or country on the planet. I don't know none of the songs before I listen to them whatsoever. I don't know the genre some of the times before I listen to them a lot of times. So, it's whatever. Whatever you submit, I'm going to review. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see what first song of the day is. And just know on here, I don't really try to trash any songs. I just do yays, nays, or okay. Make sure anybody tune in, make sure y'all comment yay, nay, or okay. Let me know what you think about the song as well. Let's get into the first one of the day. Alpha Waves, Imagine. Let's see what we got.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky.
Make sure y'all comment yay, nay, or okay.
Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer.
I'm gonna go with a yay on that. I'm gonna go on a yay on that. I like that. It almost sounds like I heard that melody before, but I like the vocals. I like the production. I like the quality. Really good song. I think it definitely could get some movie placements as well. Let's get into Ariel Rain. So close. Ariel Rain. So close. See what we got. We need another yay. Shouts out to my man Ron Daughtery, Savage Combat Sports Media. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all go follow him. Savage Combat Sports Media. There we go.
Standing so close, yet 1,000 miles apart. Holding hands, but you won't look me in my eyes. Tears fall on empty words in half-written text. Do you even love me? Runs all through my head. And I cry to the sound of your empty beating heart.
Anytime, Ron. Appreciate you.
Do you even love me? Runs all through my head. Having conversations while I'm in bed. Having conversations.
Waiting to see there's gonna be a change up.
Trying my best to be my own hell. And I cry to the sound of your empty beating heart. And I try so hard, but my love
I'm gonna go with okay on that one. I mean, I like the vocals; they could definitely sing, but I was wanting a change up in that. I don't know if I was anticipating or expecting a change up, but I didn't get it. But it's not a bad song at all. Definitely, probably more of an album cut than anything. Probably not like a single per se. So let's get into who we got next. We got Casablanca the God, Larceny. Then we about to change it up. About to change up the whole vibe.
I see the money like his cousin wanted me the money. Got him bleeding, running, pray the East nigga, the beef below me. If we felony, then it's clap before the matrimony. Bag these rappers on them, half don't know them, so they trash and phony. I took a trip to Montreal, then I grabbed the pony. Looked up in the stash for a stab or a black mask. Your rap's trash, type folded up in black bags. Tossed around like dead body, closer to a Leah probably. I lay up behind me, I come army, no sleeping, insomniac. So the reefer, but when they creeping with people on Pontiacs. I'm a product, my mother praying, hope I switch narcotics. Mom, it's only reefer. I think Keisha like to sniff the powder. With different fathers come the blood of the shit that's inside us. I'ma hustle big, my shipment's for sighting. Told you I was different, now skip the dividing. Come to cripple a giant faster than niggas that's dying. Yo, it ain't floss, it's just larceny killer. Yeah, 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 it ain't floss, it's just larceny killer.
What up, Gary? Appreciate you.
Threats across the street, the mob connect with bosses creeps. Count my loss to J's, I say these niggas false, they thieves. They try to floss the kings, it's televised. Y'all niggas cross the graves, they shot him dead. So how the fuck he supposed to leave? Scripts, this is tragedy. Caravan, these other rappers I lead. 38, tuck in my hand, I paint it backwards and bleed. I close my eyes, see the distance, point the scope when I pee. He was rich, it didn't matter. When he got broke, he got deep. Now I'm back at a trap house, he putting dope in.
I'm gonna go with another okay. I like the flow, like the delivery. Beat's not bad. Probably more of an album cut though. Probably more of an album cut than like a single. Let's get into who is this? Andromeda, Out of My Mind.
No light without dark, so goes the arc. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know that I'm out my mind. Feel so divine. Yeah, you know that I'm out my mind. Feel so.
I like this.
Voices in my head again. I think I'm going insane. Blunt to face the demons and a blunt to face the
I like that, man. I'm gonna go with a yay on that. Nice voice, nice production. Vocals sounded pretty clear. I like the mix down and all that. Let's go with that was Andromeda, Out of My Mind. Now let's get into Elastic Bono band, Let Me Be Burned. Let's see what we got. We about to change up the whole vibe.
Price tag, what could it be? Discount, now it's all for free. All the love, but you bought a lie. No returns with you all the time. Roll call, a shiny star. Take it punched into line your phone. Paycheck, get your hours right. Never mind, it's fucking all your life. What should I say? You're such a suffer free. You tell me, Lord, I won't be burned. I'm not your enemy. Ancient subservience. Yes, sir, I'll give you a dance. No treat if you don't comply. We control you, never mind. False flag, cause a scene. Split the vote, it's democracy. Remind the folk of their lucky lives. The biggest thing to democracy. What should I say? You're such a suffer free.
Stuck between an okay and a yay on that one. Think I'm gonna go with an okay. I kind of like it though. It's kind of cool. Definitely like the tempo. Shouts out to my man Ron. Ron, I'm surprised you ain't watching the UK fights on the BKFC card right now. I was watching some of those earlier, and they look pretty good. Look pretty bloody and whatnot. He said that literally go platinum in the UK. Yeah, I definitely think, yeah. That's why I say it's a cool record. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know what? I think I'm actually get that one a yay. I'm gonna get that one a yay. I'm gonna take that okay back and get that a yay. Let's get into, man, I got a lot of records here. Let's get into Divine Karma and Amadeus 360. This is called Years to Build. Let's see what we got. We need nothing but bangers. We need yays, man.
Took years to build. Magnetize, need no more. Magnetize, need no more. But after the next one, after the next one, like the thought took years to build. After the next one, magnetize, need no more. Next one, like the thought took years to build.
I dreamed of being nice, tried to be clever. Bars in my mind, I will write them down wherever. A napkin, a notepad, a stash in my tote bag. To get back to the flat, now I piece them all together. Bashful and nomad, a kid in my folks' past. Sitting in my room, crafting lines forever. Sun soaking it in, but guns toted by men. I felt I could change the world with one stroke of the pen. I'm done flowing for rent, but this art still feeds me. It's been a while since I sparred with an MC. Though I got style, my trial started in feces. And now I rock crowds, and look how these artists treat me. These dudes foul. Cowards couldn't move the dial with touchstone of the dial or Archimedes. Suffer raindrops are the tears you feel. Man, this moment on top took years to build, and that's real.
Took years to build. Magnetize, need no more. Magnetize, need no more. But after the next one, like the thought took years to build. After the next one, magnetize, need no more. Next one, like the thought took years to build.
I walk into a booth that's futile with a new style. Me and Amadeus, the new blue and exile. I ask the Lord what he sees in me. I'm just a normal guy.
I'm gonna go with another okay. I mean, I like the flow. Beat's kind of cool. It sounds like a sample of the ice cream track from Raekwon. Feel like the cuts could have been a little bit better, and I know they didn't clear those samples. No, they didn't clear those samples, so it's probably more of like a mixtape cut or something. It's probably not even an album cut. Cause I know like probably clearing those Rakim samples is probably a little money. Let's get into OG Millionaire featuring Boss Frank. This is called Keep It P. Let's see what we got.
I mean, just at the top, man. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up and down with you. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, just keep it P with me. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's keep it P.
Why you lying, bitch?
Shawty, you should really fuck with me.
For real, you should. You should.
I don't need a boss, I need a freak.
Mark, what up? Appreciate you.
Let me pin that pussy to the sheets.
I got my own bread.
Make it leave.
For real.
Let's keep it P.
Fine yellow bone, super thick, hella cold. Watch her shake it, just might break me, but my money hella long. 100 ball at the mall, to the crib, to them jaws. Pussy on that Niagara Falls, to the window, to the wall. Made the neighbors call the law, make a squirt, that's that boss. When I'm done, wipe me off, keep it player, I'm a boss. Bitch got lost in the sauce, put it all in her mouth. Then she spill it on her blouse. Such a demon, such a
Let's keep it
foul.
P. Come fuck with me, I'm looking for a super freak. Every time I hit it lean, always take her to a peak. Can be a geek up on the street. Thick a thing, come fuck with me. Long as you feeling me, I'm always on your team. Bout the cream, make you scream, make you fiend for the bean. When you see me leaving, you almost can't believe it. Bust nuts like you need it, and can't wait to receive it. Bust nuts like you need it, and can't wait to receive it.
Why you lying, bitch?
Shawty, you should really fuck with me.
For real, you should. You should.
I don't need a boss, I need a freak. Let me pin that pussy to the sheets.
I got my own bread.
Make it leave.
For real.
Let's keep it P. Shawty, you should really fuck with me.
For real, you should. You should.
I don't need a boss, I need a freak. Let me pin that pussy to the sheets.
I got my own bread.
Make it leave.
For real.
Let's keep it P.
Come get with me, baby. I need a freak, baby. I leave you wetter than the Coast Guard in the Navy, baby. Come get with me, baby. I'm what you need, baby. I have you acting bad.
I'm gonna agree with Mark on that one, man. I'm gonna just go with an okay. Actually, I think OG Millionaire's last record was a lot better. Born a Star. This one, yeah, I'm gonna just go with an okay on this one. All right, let's get into Brianna Ray, Tiana. So Brianna Ray, and the song is called Tiana. All right.
Know who you are. Know who you are. Know who you are.
Submit MP3s alive from Vietnam at gmail.com.
Little girl, this world is cold. Stay away from all the pain. Can't seem to find the way. It's okay. Don't be afraid. I see you trying. Don't give up. Guard your heart. 'Cause the world
OG Millionaire, what's good, man? We just reviewed the song, man.
don't let it take away your joy. You can win. Believe what's still within. It's not too late for a new start. You are a warrior, a conqueror. You are a shining star. Can't see.
I like the vocals. I mean, she got a nice voice and all, but I'm gonna go with an okay on this one. And OG Millionaire said, I just missed it. What we got? I gave you an okay, and Mark gave you an okay, man. I said I think the Born a Star was actually a better record and whatnot. So we're gonna keep it moving. And we got a few more songs before we get to a commercial break. All right, let's get into Gary Ramsey. He got away with the women. And I think this is a country song he submitted because I guess because you had the country people going in on me saying that I like, you know, I'm always naying country or I'm not fair to country music and whatnot. And we actually, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, a country music song actually got Song of the Day. So I don't know how that is. I was getting Gary Ramsey. He got away with the woman. Let's see what we got, Gary. And we will be interviewing Gary Ramsey here soon. So stay tuned for that.
And he talks right.
Coming live from Vietnam.
Knows what to say to make a woman feel fine. Yes, he do.
We're going to have Gary Ramsey July 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all tune in for that.
And he just got away with mine. I said he walks right and he talks right. He really knows how to wine and dine. He's got away with the women and he just got away with mine. I said he walks into the room and got a hair out of place. He got a twinkle in his eye and a smile across his face. Every woman in the room.
Appreciate you, Septimius the Great.
He's the man. Now he's been everywhere between New York and New Orleans. Wears 16 karat gold and some slick designer jeans. Just look at all the facts, boys. It ain't too hard to understand. It's 'cause he walks right and he talks right. Knows what to say to make a woman feel fine. He's got away with the women and he just got away with mine. He's lived every dream now that I've ever had. Lord knows there's nothing I wouldn't give. Nothing I wouldn't give for just an hour in his shoes. Just to see how the other half lives. That's 'cause he walks right and he talks right.
I'm gonna have to agree with Mark on this one. I'm gonna go with an okay on that one. I mean, I like the vocals and all. Melody ain't too bad. But I'm gonna go with an okay on that one. What do we got here? What's that comment? Let's go with Avra Banerjee, Blues Odyssey. Let's see what we got. Like this. There's some vocals. Hey, I normally don't do instrumentals on here, but I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get at it. Yay, man. We got a Smooth, he said, from Ron. This is on fire here. Smoke a Bong music, jazz fusion. This is one of those jump in and hang on tracks. It's a yay. Can we submit instrumentals now? Nah, but you know what? Maybe I'll start doing a just like an instrumental one. Started to sound like a cutscene for the Chips episode. Yeah. Like I like that. It was definitely dope. Definitely dope. Let's get into Killer Cole, Cali Love. And we're gonna get to a commercial break. Sound like we about to get that West Coast. About to get that West Coast. That's definitely West Coast.
Sliding down your block, black on black, double CCs. You want the blue pearl? Well, tell your bitch to come and see me. Good head on my shoulders, now he texting, come and see me. But that dick wasn't hitting, so I don't see the reason. Treat that nigga like a tree, I shake him down for that green, and then I fall back till he up and double back like it's the spring. I need a nigga with a plan, this into getting cheese. All you niggas do is scam and still be broke like what you mean. I had to trade that nigga in, he tried to play me like a goofy. Now I heard he's slinking dick for some money like a groupie. California loving, getting backwards in my tubies. Got him calling back to back on my line like.
I'm gonna go with okay on that one. It sounds like some old 90s West Coast is what it really sound like. Even the chick rappers sound like one of those females back from the 90s, but those gangster bitches, as they call them. All right, we're gonna get to a quick Dizzle break, and we're gonna be right back.
Joke got me addicted, ain't no coke. Let's just have a toast. Anybody want some smoke? Cause it's up, I be dizzled up. Catch me sipping with my double cup. Can't just have one, you gotta double up. You pour it, gotta watch it bubble up. I ain't gon' lie, I cannot get enough. When Cali said I need another one, gon' have you coming back for more. But go get it while it's hot, before it be sold out in your stores. That dizzle.
That's right. I really mean it. You can Dizzle too. Dizzle is a premium luxury liqueur mixed with agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Though your Dizzle on ice, and it's nice. Want to order your very own bottle or bottles? Go to dizzlebrand.com. Order links on the front page. Also follow on Instagram at the Dizzle Brand. Let's be honest, man. It's the coolest name for a liquor brand, man. Dizzle. All right, let's get into some more songs here. Then we about to change up the vibe again. Let's get into Gods of Tomorrow, Fire and Ice.
Generals dying in the field. The book of war that never
What y'all got for me on this one? I'm probably just gonna go with an okay on that one. It's almost hard for me to name some of these hard rock and these metal tracks, man, just because of the drums be so ridiculous on them. All right, let's get into how many we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Let's get into Reason and Paco. Looks like Manson.
We are the music makers.
Oh no, my bad.
And
Rico
we
and
are the
Paco
dreamers of
Manson.
dreams.
Recognize. Recognize.
Yeah. Constantly thinking, daily move maker. Planning out my days like a mover and a shaker. Crazy how I wake up, mind already racing. See it in slow motion cause of deep contemplation. I'm focused, care less who's the dopest. You can get the smoke, snap you out of hypnosis. It's simple, all I do is stay in my lane. Handle biz in levels, some never attained. Reason is the name, evolution is a mindset. You run with the cool crowd, me with the livest. Your style looks undecided. I can tell it hasn't been broken down to a science. Of course I'm defiant, tussling giants. You would do the same if you opened up your eyelids. Burning all
like
in
this.
the nighttime. Riding in seclusion, weaponizing the mind. Great minds saw what society didn't, then put it in perspective so that y'all can get with it. Enter the mindset of thinking for yourself and putting in the work cause you know what's your wealth. Loco, listen, reason ain't a typo. I was put here to do one thing, break the cycle. Déjamelo a mí as I be living proof. To speak the truth to the young brown youth. Took the road less traveled, got it from the gravel. It's when you put the work in, abilities unravel. Who has the stamina, the mental endurance? Cause throwing in the towel is a common occurrence. Hyper mode, without dues paid, they want clout. Ignorance is bliss.
I done heard enough. That's a yay for me. I like the beat. I like the flows. I like the scratches. They also use that Recognize sample that Premier used for that Locks record. Recognize. Definitely a dope record. We got a few more left. We got Noble Hops, Life by the Numbers. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh.
The sun folds through the misty morning, blanket that's covering the land. I rise from bed with a solid plan. I drink my cup and I listen to the sounds coming from outside. It sure is good to be alive. I go to work and do my job and I stay the whole day through, yeah. These idle hands are the devil's stew. The evening comes, I kick my feet, I crack myself a cold one. He'll give me another, this one's done. 1, 2, 3, if you listen to me, I can tell you how easy it can be. 4, 5, 6, you can get your kicks by living and loving and laughing and being free.
I'm going with a yay on that. what is that? Tune makes me want to get in my truck and chase naked bitches through a cornfield. Yay, beer joint banger, bar music, honky tonk jam. Yay. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like that. That was Noble Hops, Life by the Numbers. Let's get into, we about to change up the vibe again. Young Lloyd, Mujo. I think this might be an artist from Fayetteville, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Submit your MP3 to livefromvietnam@gmail.com.
How the closer you look, now the more you could see. If no be God, tell me who I be. Tell me who I be. The house is up, but I don't need to talk. My love will just try to show up. Baby, call me Don Dada. Check all I want to I'm a touchdown, now me and you. Cause I know you did bad. Adama Wayola. Yeah, I go fly you all over. Start to the shake for me. Baby, start to the big body. She body team on Jericho. I'm my own go. I need you to back up to the neighbor.
I like this, man. I like this.
I'm my own go. I need you to back up to the neighbor. Come to the neighbor. See the energy there for body. We no go fin wine me. I know many people want to see me fall down, but I'm gonna Kaka, Kalo lomo tum pasa. You call me on glow. Baby, call me Don Dada. Check all I want to I'm a touchdown, now me and you. Cause I know you did bad. Adama Wayola. Yeah, we fly all over. Start to the shake for me. Baby, start to the big body. I'm my own go. I need you to back up to the liver. Come to the liver. I'm my own go. I need you to back up to the liver.
I like that, man. I'm big on the whole Afro beats vibe and Afro music and anything of that nature, man. And that might not even be an artist for Fayetteville. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to recheck that out. We got a few more to go still. All right, we got the Mighty Capiche Worship. Reserved for Worship, Hop Scotch. Let's see what we got.
Children in the community goes out and come in safe. A bad man in the community see to it that terrorists does not terrorize the community, rape the little school people them, terrorize the poor people them, rob you when you go to work from Monday till Friday, and the one money you have to come in to take care of the people them, then rob you and take it and go to shoot you, kill you. That is a responsibility. Dodos is a bad man, real bad man. Zeeks is a real bad man.
How do you know?
Adams is a real bad man. Len is a real bad man. Tone Youth a real bad man. Starkey, Copper, Rag in the whole of we have stand up as a real bad man. The people that protect Jamaica
Come on, man, give me the
from
music.
terrorists are real bad man. Terrorists and bad man are two different things.
And Ninja Man ranks in that group.
Dan
with all of
of
those.
all Dan Corgan, real bad man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Hopscotch, jump double dutch. Over drum loops, charcoal niggas brush. Spitting in my latrine, smoke no screen. Smoke for the cream, cannabis, smoke green. Godfather, mad day, hole in his dome. Today's math, John Doe's unknown. Thorough with the round childhood pastime. Flows through a clown, let them on them know. Pure high grade, zigzag plus draw. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. And sells upstairs, third floor. Walks on water, real talk like Moses. Carpenter's son, no one comes close. Adam and Eve, Big Bang, Genesis. Told me any rapper, a ventriloquist. Got a cookware, Kate Moss, Pyrex. My triple X, twist honeys, both flex. Lambo truck, clean ones, my feet. Boots with lips like thoughts on me.
Little drug runner, top boy Raul. Bricks on a scooter outside, fuck school. Seen it done, did it. Law prohibit. All about a digit, frankly, no midget. Enough got dip, enough in the pen. Irony, write these bars with a pen.
Oh man, I hate to have to do it, man. I'm gonna go with an A, man. I like the beat, but that's about it, man. Intro was too long. The flow doesn't make no sense to me. It's just like, it sounds like they're just putting a bunch of words together to make them rhyme. It doesn't have no real concept to it, no substance to it. It's just rhyming words and whatnot. Sometimes you gotta make it make sense. And to me, it just don't make sense. All right, let's get into Springtime. Ashwood, I guess, is the song. Uh-oh.
Springtime blue. Now that we are free, let's grab our destiny. Spring, but just stop, let's play. We are the casualties. Springtime blue. Springtime Springtime
Oh man. What do y'all got for me? Y'all got yays, nays, or okay on this? I'm conflicted on this one. I kind of like it, but the yays is kind of funny to me, man. The way they say it, yay. But I kind of like the vibe of the production and whatnot. I think I'm gonna go with an okay on that one. I think I'm gonna go with an okay. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was trying to find a way to yay it, but the yays was just throwing me off. All right, we got a couple more. Let's get into Anything You Want by Septimius the Great. Let's see what we got, Septimius.
Yeah. It's your boy Max. More and more.
Uh-oh. You know what I like? You know what I like?
You can pull in my hood when you move, baby, you got it.
You know what I like?
My lane, but the range of the book got anything you want, girl, I get you. Cha cha cha. Anywhere you go, girl, I take you. Cha cha cha.
Get down, baby. Anything you want, I got it, baby. Put it on my card, I'll max it, baby. A body like that, it drives me crazy.
Anything you want, girl, I get you. Anywhere you go, girl, I take you. Baby, get down.
Get down, baby. Anything you want,
I like that, man. I'm going with a yay, man. Just Afrobeat music right now was just killing it, man. It's killing it. You know, it is really killing it right now. That was Anything You Want by Septimius the Great. Um, that was probably better than the last two he submitted, to be honest with you. I really like that. That's just the kind of vibe. That's the thing. People gotta realize, like, music, when music was originally, created, a lot of it was spiritual, but even like in the African days, it was spiritual, but they were dancing around the fire to the music. Even like look at the British when they had the classical music, which was boring as hell playing. They was slow dancing to it. You know what I'm saying? Like music was originally dance was all part of a music from original, whether it was slow dance or fast up tempo dances. Yes, music did have a spiritual meaning and stuff when people were beating drums, African drums and stuff like that, but they was also dancing to the African drums. So you can't go wrong with a really good dance record, man. You can't go wrong. All right, let's get into the last song of the day. M. Dot and Confidence. I can't imagine that this is gonna be anything less than a yay if it's M. Dot. M. Dot and Confidence featuring Alexander Padai. I think that is Roadwork, produced by Confidence. See what we got. Uh-oh.
Without inner peace, you'll be bound by fading. The size of your breakage is much too great. But behold what's inside, and the king awaits.
Perpetrators get punked, pounced on, period. Inferior, riot in Boston, mass hysteria. Pompous pussy, I pity your plight. Imposters, precarious like a P. Diddy invite. I was sent by the gods to excel. Spit ice in the kale, till them dead or tossed in the cell. Y'all ain't real, y'all just be talking it well. You be off of the hills with the sound of caulking the steel. I'm trying to eat, not concerned with the fame or any celeb you're dying to meet. You'd rather live on your knees than die on your feet. Quiet is kept, the loudest will cry in defeat. Persistent people will pummel all the poses. A general's wisdom is incumbent on his soldiers. Cause I'm the capo, the leader on the front line. EMS, hitting buzzer beaters when it's crunch time. Start playing with the powerful man. While I'm here, drop to a knee, put the flowers in my hand. Nah, I ain't needing the props. But stop saying stop stitching when you be with the cops. My potential is that of a prophet and poet. My producer with me, that's the confidence forward. That's the confidence forward. My producer with me, that's the confidence forward.
How many times do I have to
I like this. This is a good record.
Without inner peace, you'll be bound by fate. The size of your breakage is much too great. But behold what's inside, and the king's in wait. How many times do I have to say, without inner peace, you'll be bound by fate. The size of your breakage is much too great. But behold what's inside, and the king awaits.
I'm going with a yay on that one. That was M. Dot and Confidence. Confidence produced the record featuring Alexander Padai. I guess that's how you pronounce it. He must have been the guy singing the hook. And I've always still said that, like, the perfect formula, whether it's mainstream or underground, perfect, like really the hip hop formula for really good hit singles has always been rapper and R&B collabs. Have a R&B artist sing the hook, man. You know what I'm saying? For underground artists, that's as about mainstream as it gets, or as a single song gets in the underground, because most underground records aren't really singles. They're just really a lot of album cuts and stuff. As much as I love underground hip hop, most of them are album cuts, pawned off as singles. But this one with M. Dot Confidence is actually, it's a single. You know what I'm saying? Dope beat, dope verse, nice R&B hook, good vocalist. Song of the day, man. Song of the day today probably for me is between Andromeda, Out of My Mind, and believe it or not, Noble Hops, Life by the Numbers, and Anything You Want by Septimius the Great, I think. And when I pick like song of the day, I'm not picking my favorite song per se. I'm picking the song that I feel like has the best potential to be a single. Like if somebody was to put money behind this song, does this song have more potential than the rest of the songs? And to be honest with you, Blues Odyssey might have got it if they actually had some vocals over that, but it was just instrumental. So I think for song of the day, though, I think I'm gonna go with the Andromeda, Out of My Mind, and I think the runner-up for me would be Septimius the Great, Anything You Want, the Afrobeats track. And I would actually put Noble Hops would be my number 3 for the day. Life by the Numbers. And that's actually a country track, just so y'all know that I'm putting over a lot of other tracks for the day. Shouts out to my man Hakeem Green. Hakeem Green, what up, man? Go follow my man Madism Sports on Tuesdays. Channel live. All I do is spark Madism. Jay Brown, appreciate you. What DJ? I'm not a DJ. Sorry, guy. You might want to get your facts straight. I'm not a DJ. You know. Sorry you can't hear everything you want to hear on this podcast. You know, that's the thing. If people are not up for criticism, don't submit music, man. Just let the yes men around you listen to your songs. You know what I'm saying? Keep telling you yes that everything's the hottest shit on the planet. I said you got a dope rhyme, dude. Your flow was dope. But that to me, that just it wasn't, you know, that great of a single. Like, don't submit your newest song to me. Submit your best song. I said that last week. I said that the week before. And before we go, I said I was going to talk about something after reviews. I want to talk about artists and their expectations. I think a lot of artists, like every artist thinks every song they make damn near is the shit. Like they're all good. They're all great. You know, I see it all the time. I seen like a video recently of my guy from Real Underground Radio. He does Salsa Toss, and you had a guy basically, you know, trying to trash his station, saying that all he does is trashes people's music and stuff like that. If your joint's hot, he'll let you know your joint's hot. If your joint's trash, your joint's trash. And the guy had the nerve to say, "Yeah, I know my joint's hot." And when they played the song, it was like the worst song I ever heard in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of musicians sometimes got unrealistic expectations, especially when you start spending money on advertising promotions. Like if you're spending $50 on advertising promotions, you shouldn't be expecting a return on your investment. That's not even enough money to build any fans that are actually going to buy some CDs, some t-shirts, some hoodies, some hats, or that's even willing to pay for a ticket to watch you perform. You know what I'm saying? And if you spending $500, don't be expecting to get $5,000 worth of results either. You know what I'm saying? You got to manage your expectations. If you're just posting music online and you're not advertising it further, it's only going to go but so far unless you got a fan base already in place. That's the thing. Unless you already got a diehard fan base in place, you have to manage your expectations. Don't think just because you submit every song to music reviews that it's going to be a yay. Don't think it's going to be the greatest song in the world just because you submitted it. Get opinions from people outside of your camp. And yes, you should get opinions of maybe DJs and other producers and people who actually break records and things of that nature. Don't just, don't just take like whatever your camp says and run with it. Like, has people from your camp, have they actually worked records? Have they ever broke records? Have they ever promoted musicians, promoted artists, anything in nature? Because I'm not a DJ, I'm a music promoter. I've been promoting music for a decade and a half at least. I've been doing this since the MySpace days. I done seen it all with the internet, the MySpace, the Twitter, to the Facebook, to the YouTube, to the TikTok, to the Instagram, to the Snapchat, to everything else you could think about. You know what I'm saying? I done dealt with every type of genre of artist from every city, every state, every country on the planet. I've dealt with artists from every single country and every city damn near on the planet if they making music. I done heard it all. I done seen it all. Dudes will spend $50 and expect to get 1 million views and 1 million followers and 1 million plays and 1 million this and 1 million that. You should never even set goals of trying to get 1 million plays. You should set goals of trying to build fans, and start with a small number of fans, something like 10,000. You got to think there's billions of people in this world. Billions of people in this world, right? And any of the top tier musicians only got millions of fans. They only got millions of fans. So out of billions of people hearing their stuff, only millions of people are willing to buy into it. And if you're not even promoting to millions, you're only promoting to thousands, then you'll be lucky if you got hundreds, flocking to your music. Just because you spend money promoting and advertising doesn't mean the floodgates are going to open up. Doesn't mean everybody's going to like, everybody's going to run and comment and things of that nature. Most people in society just like what everybody says is popular. They like what everybody else like. What everybody else is saying is cool, that's what they think is cool. Whatever everybody else is saying trending, that's what's trending. What everybody else says is popular, that's what they think is popular. Most people don't like unpopular things. They don't like unpopular things. I mean, why would anybody worry about other people's clothes, like what name brands they wear, if they only care about popular things and not unpopular things? Most people are not willing to think for themselves. They're going to wait to see what everybody else says, So we got to manage the expectations when you're only promoting to small crowds. Typically, you're only going to get 2 to 3%, 2 to 3% of the people to do what you want to do. And every action that we try to get out of these people, that 2 to 3% drops. So say like we promoting to 1,000 people, right? We promoting to 1,000 people. You more likely only going to get 2 to 3% of them to like your content. And now we're trying to get somebody to comment, right? We're trying to get somebody to comment and subscribe. Well, it doesn't go off of the 1,000 you promoted to. It only goes off to the 2 to 3% that actually like the post, which we know that's only 20 to 30 people. So now we're only so we promoted to 1,000 people initially, right? And maybe 2 to 3% click the like button. But now we're trying to get comments and subscribers. Well, it only goes off of that 20 or 30 people. And now you only might, if you're lucky, you might get 2 to 3% of those to comment or subscribe. So let's weather the expectations, manage the expectations. You know, just making music doesn't open up the floodgates. Labels aren't looking for talent no more. So just making music does not open up the floodgates. You know, you got to really like, and going viral is not the easiest thing with a song. I mean, you look at a cat like Oliver Anthony. A lot of the reason that his song went viral is because it was political in nature. It was also politicized. And you had Fox News picking it up and liberal news pick it up, conservative news. You had all these news outlets picking it up because it was political in nature. Now, unless you're willing to get political with your music, you might not get that same effect. And I do like the song that he had, Richmond, North of Richmond. I thought was a really, really good song. You know what I'm saying? And he's totally made it off of the strength of his music. But that doesn't just happen to any and everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? The competition, I'm going to tell you right now, the people that are establishing themselves in the music business, that are making it independently, that are touring without major labels, these people are spending tens of thousands on things. They're spending thousands on Instagram, thousands on TikTok, thousands on YouTube, thousands on Facebook. I mean, Moray's people spent, I think about, they said 200 to 250,000 on ads. That's a lot of money on ads. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't get the expectations that they probably got. Because with that $250,000 put in, he's still, you know, probably not at a position that he could or should be at. You know, so let's manage the expectations. And if you're only putting a little bit of money into advertising and market promotion, that's fine. That might be all you have that you can afford. Maybe you can't afford more because there's only two kind of budgets in the music business or any kind of business, is what you can afford and what you're willing to spend. Typically, people who go off of what they're willing to spend got a bunch of money, but they cheapskates. And there's no cheapskate route to make it in the music business. It's like every other business. You have to advertise. And you got there's so many musicians out there. There's millions of musicians. And all the ones that are truly making it are truly advertising, or the paying influencers. And some of the influencers could be charging $1,000 or more sometimes. You got influencers that are charging $10,000, $20,000. If you work in radio, FM radio, like a real good FM radio campaign, you're talking about $50,000. A really, really good top-notch FM radio campaign, you're talking about $50,000. That's not even counting having to travel to the cities that's playing your music and have a street team passing out flyers and stuff, which a lot of people kind of strayed away from that as well. You know, I mean, this is a very, very expensive business. Touring is expensive. The only part that's cheap about it is actually just recording the music. And that's only if you're not spending on like top-notch expensive producers, just recording the music and then throwing it on streaming. And that's why labels are fine with just, you know, putting out AI artists or signing AI artists or creating AI artists and distributing them and just getting all the streaming royalties. You know, they got 10, 20 million people listening to an AI song. I mean, you know, that's at least 40,000, you know, a month in the label's pocket. That's the thing. The label ain't got to send no money to an AI artist. They ain't got to spend no money on an AI artist touring or anything of that nature. They ain't got to have insurance for an AI artist show just in case an accident happens, because there won't be no shows. They'll just be like probably virtual shows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to weather expectations, manage your expectations. Stop expecting the floodgates to open up, man. Just because you making music, you still got to advertise it. You still got to promote it. You still got to get it out to as many people as you can. You still got to get a reaction, you know. And typically, the best way to really get people to react to your music nowadays, like instantly, is to pay some kind of TikTok influencer or Instagram influencer that's got pulled. That's the thing, man. If you're an artist with 0 fans or a small amount of fans, you don't really have a lot of influence. So you need to pay people who have influence. You got to pay people who have influence, or you got to advertise and get it out there. And I will say this: if you only got $50 to advertise, that's fine. Spend your $50 on advertising. Let's just manage the expectations, because $50 isn't going to get us to millions of eyeballs. It's going to get us to thousands of eyeballs. And then we got to figure out 2 to 3% of those, if we're lucky, will engage. And most people don't like ads or comment on ads. That's why we need to run this ad, multiple times. They need to see the ad 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, so it gets embedded in their brain. You know what I'm saying? They start seeing you over and over and over again. And that's when they be like, oh, let me go check this out. Because everybody ain't checking out an ad just because you advertise once or just because you post something once. They're not running to it. They got to see it over and over and over and over and over again. And that doesn't matter if we're trying to get fans to come or the haters to come, because we need haters too. We need haters too. But haters got to see you over and over again. Fans, actual people who can become fans, they got to see you over and over again. That's why ads are primarily, they cram ads down your throat. So I don't know why musicians think because y'all advertise once, somebody sees your ad once, like, why they ain't like my post? Why they ain't commenting? They only seen it once. We got to let them see it again and again and again and again and again. And that's why advertising usually works. They don't usually just advertise to like 10,000 people one time. They'll advertise to like 3,000 people 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So they constantly see your ad over and over again. But I just think musicians need to manage y'all's expectations when y'all doing promotion. Unless you already got a fan base in place. If you're trying to build fan base, let's manage the expectations based off of really what you're spending on advertising or influencers or PR, to get on, whether it's blogs or record pools or social media ads or Instagram influencers or YouTube influencers or TikTok influencers. And if you're spending no money, man, I mean, what kind of expectations you expecting to have, man? Especially if you're not doing those shows. You got to be doing shows too. There's a lot of things got to be going in place. We got to be promoting on TikTok. We got to be promoting on YouTube. We got to be promoting on Facebook, promoting on Instagram. We probably need to promote your smart URL so we can get people to your streaming links or your Bandcamp or whatever. You need to be doing shows. You need to be constantly putting out content and clips, whether it's food reviews or quotes or wisdom of the day or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, most people ain't making it just off the music too. That's another thing. If you don't got other shit going on, what kind of expectations we looking to have? If you don't got other shit going on, if you solely think you're just gonna make it off of the music alone, hey, that's a tough one, man. Because I could tell you right now, the majority of people are becoming reality. They're like reality TV stars first on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and people are buying into the music afterwards. A lot of them blowing up like selling merchandise first, like Griselda, and then the music's popping. You know what I'm saying? Or they get popping on the content creating aspect, and then they pushing the music. Look at a cat like what's his name? Curtis King. Curtis King is probably making way more money as a content creator than he is as a musician. But as a content creator who does DIY stuff, he's able to sell his music as well. I would argue him being a content creator is what's selling his music at this point more than the music selling the content creating. Because I mean, most people ain't making it off of just the music, man. You gotta have other things going on. You gotta be, damn near put your whole life out there as a reality TV person. Then you gotta constantly be creating content and flushing across the board every single day. Or if not, you're not triggering no algorithms or anything of that nature, And then you need to be advertising and paying influencers as well, if you can afford to. And if you can't, like I said, we got to manage the expectations, man, because the competition is spending buku dollars. They were spending $250,000. You spending $50 and talking about why I haven't seen a return on my investment. Are you serious? Are you shitting me right now? I mean, the only way you're going to do that is if you go to the bot guys and buy a bunch of bot plays dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That builds this many fans. 0. You're not building no fans. And if you're not building fans, what are we talking about here, man? What are we even talking about? If you're not building fans, what are we even talking about? We're talking about a hobby, basically, then. The goal should be to build fans. And a good starting point is we need to build first 1,000 fans. Let's start with 1,000 fans that will buy our single every time we drop, or buy our album every time we drop, or will order a piece of merchandise when we put out new merch, whether it be hats, t-shirts, hoodies, or whatever it may be. Some guys got chips and ramen noodles and everything. Put your face and your name and your brand on any and everything you can that you could possibly sell. But you're more likely to sell a t-shirt or a hat and a hoodie more than you're more likely to sell music. Why is that? Music's not really a necessity to everybody. When you can get it all for free on YouTube. Once you distribute it, your music is for free. That's another thing. If you're just giving away your music for free, why are we talking about return on investment? You already giving it away for free, man. And now you're spending $50 talking about return on investment, or even 500. That's not even enough to really build a core fan base. What are we talking about here, man? Now, 5,000, that's a good starting point. You don't got to necessarily have 50,000 or 200,000, 100,000, 500,000. Like all the big dogs really got. 5,000 is a really good starting point where you could put 1,000 in the TikTok, 1,000 in the YouTube, 1,000 in the Facebook, 1,000 in the Instagram, and still have 1,000 over to put somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But let's manage the expectations. Stop thinking just because you make music, the floodgates is going to open up. Stop thinking just because you make a song, it's a hit every single time. It's hard to make hit records. It's hard. And when cats make hit records, it's damn near impossible for anybody to make a second hit. You go and look at most people that got a hit record. Majority of them don't have a second hit record, man. The most people with hit records got one, and that's it. So yeah, let's manage the expectations, man. And if you thought I was a DJ, I hate to tell you, I'm not a DJ. So please don't come over here and make assumptions, man. I don't like assumptions being made. That don't get you in good graces with me when you just start coming over here making assumptions. Like, you see me scratch anything on the turn? Everybody commented. Let me go over the schedule. So we had to reschedule Rex and Artisan because they got stuck in traffic the other day. So we got them June 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's Monday. July 18th, we got Neil Voy, who got Song of the Day last week, if I'm not mistaken. We still got Gary Ramsey, July 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He actually submitted earlier today as well. And go follow him. We got Davina, also known as Davina Bussy, July 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got D-Wise of the Bums, July 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Pretty P, who got Song of the Day a few weeks ago, July 10th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. But Yeah, and if I do give you a song okay, just submit another song, man. It's not the end of the world. And music is subjective. There's some people that might yay that song, but you know, if you submit a song and you definitely got a obvious sample like that, that definitely ain't cleared. I'm not even taking your song really that serious if you submitting songs without cleared samples. Like that blatantly, you know what I'm saying? That's something I did, like that's what we did back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When we was like recording on cassette and stuff, or before the internet game came about, where nobody even knew you sampled nothing because you was halfway across the United States and they ain't even gonna hear your song. But now with the internet, everything on the internet is tracking. I mean, as soon as you upload it into the system, it's gonna have a copyright claim on it. I can tell you that much. Facebook's gonna put a copyright claim. YouTube's gonna put a copyright claim. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you wanna be considered professional? Guess what? You gotta be a professional. Gotta be professional. But we about to wrap it up. You know, appreciate everybody tuning in. Music reviews will be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Saturday. Of course, I'll be live this Thursday and this Friday as well. And also go follow the Paul Pickett podcast for those bare knuckle fight interviews as well. And I'm gonna start branching out here soon into some of the other combat sports, as I've been neglecting them. Yeah, actually, I don't see, I don't see combat sports people like saying I'm like biased towards bare knuckle guys when I don't interview a lot of MMA guys and a lot of boxing guys. So I think people just always want to shit talk. They always got something to say, they always got to bitch and complain about something, man. That's for sure. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace, and I'm out.